name's Tony. I'm a marketing manager here at Silverstone Technology. Today we're showing a brand new Fortress FT03 chassis. Okay, this is actually a pretty new concept for us. As you can see, this case from the front to the back has no cables present, no connections that you need to use. It's a very nice and clean case all the way around. So you can actually shove this case next to the wall or to the corner of your desktop. So where does all the cable go? Well, they're all from the top. So I'll open this top cover up. You see it clearly. So this is where all your connections are. There's a 120mm exhaust fan, power reset button, and USB ports. On the top, we always have two swappable hard drive cages. So they're very easy to use. Let me show you the inside. On this side, you can see the space is for a total of 4 drives. There's 1, 2, 3. These are 3.5-inch in size. And then here's a 2.5-inch hard drive space with 4 SSDs. Here you can see where the power supply cables come out to connect all the hard drives. If we come around to this side, you'll see that we were able to pack in tremendously powerful hardware inside the case. It's very small in size. So here we have a full-size CPU cooler. This is something that we were never able to do with our Sugo line of cases before. And here we are showing a ATI Radeon HD 5970 graphic card, currently the longest graphic card that you can buy on the market. And as you can see, we have fans in various locations to make sure that all the components that you can get can stay very cool. And underneath, you can see we implemented fan filters for not only the power supply fan, but also for the GPU intake fan over here. There's a power port location here as well. So this is where you plug in your power cord for the power supply. So there you have it. It's a brand new design, and I hope you guys will like it. It's coming in Q4 of 2010. Okay, so right here we're showing the third generation Raven RV03 chassis. Last year's introduction of Raven 2 was very successful for Silverstone. They hit the new height in terms of cooling and quietness. But one of the biggest complaints that a lot of people have about this case was that it was too deep. So with the Raven 3, we aim to solve that problem. So you can see the overall depth has shrunken quite a bit. So it has a more normal mid-tower size-like proportion. You can see we retain, of course, the 90-degree motherboard layout that we have to maintain the stack effect and positive pressure design that we like so much and works so effectively for our cases. So let me open this up and show you the inside. You can see, compared to the Raven 2, we moved the power supply from the back of the case to the front of the case, so that helps us to shrink down the size. All the fans now on the bottom is air penetrator AP181 fans, so they perform great for intake purposes. The motherboard motherboard tray actually now supports extended ATX motherboard, so this is the same as the Raven 1. Big brother that it has, and is better than the Raven 2 in this regard. Another interesting feature that you can see from the front is that there's absolutely no hard drive in view from here, on this side. Okay, what we did is we moved all the hard drives to the other side of the motherboard tray. So now that you can fit more hard drive than you could with the Raven 2, up to 4 3.5-inch and 2.5-inch hard drive. And with the power supply cables coming out of this side, we're essentially forcing the end users assembling a PC in the Raven 3 to route and cable manage all their cables behind the motherboard tray. So no matter how good you are at cable routing, you can always build a great looking PC with the Raven 3. And for those that don't really, maybe they have a different idea on cooling, you can optionally buy your own 120mm fans to put into the front panel. So you can put 2 of them at the front and leave just one optical drive space. So it's overall a very interesting case for maybe the case modder or hardware enthusiast to add and just enjoy a great computer in this case. So that's the Raven RV03 from Silverstone. Okay, so the third case that we're showing here at Computex is on a new flagship tower chassis, the TJ11. This case incorporates all of our previous Tengen best features. Aluminum unibody from the TJ07, the see-through air duct for the mid section from TJ09 and TJ10. It has the same great lower compartment layout like the TJ07, where it fits 2 power supplies on the bottom with dual hard drive cages, each fitting 3 hard drives. So these 2 fans have been upgraded to air penetrator AP121 fans. And you can also see on the left side, we didn't waste any space, so we added 3 SSD brackets for further expansion. As you can see, the case is very large, so we can imagine there's maybe 2 different usage scenarios for the user. So for those people, for those users that like to place their tower cases on the floor, they have this power button here to use. If they like to place this case on top of their desk, there's a second power button that they can use here. You don't have to reach too far to hit that button. In the production version of this case, there will be total of 4 USB ports, so you can see 2 of them here. These 2 ports will be USB 2.0, while the 2 on this side will be 3.0, and you can see a reset button here as well. So on this side, you can clearly see we have implemented the Raven 90-degree motherboard mounting layout. So all the connectors are on top as well. Here are the fan speed switches for the 2 180mm intake fans. This motherboard tray may be expanded in the production version to support more slots. This is a mini handle here. The motherboard tray will be able to be slid out of the case on the top for easy installation. So from this view, you can clearly see the air penetrator AP181 fans being utilized on the TJ11. You can also see the hard drive cages have slide out for hot swappable functions. These 2 hard drive cages can be removed. The entire case will be built with only screws, so no rivets. We know there's a lot of modders and enthusiasts out there that like to take apart the case or maybe paint or even mod the cases. So everything will be together with black screws. So these 2 hard drive cages can be installed in the top drive base as well. So we're showing a Hardware Labs Black Ice SR1 560. So this is 4 by 140mm radiator. Probably the largest computer radiator you can get at the moment. And the TJ11 will be able to accommodate it at its lower chamber. Like this.